Hey everybody, I'm going to show you how to manually open up your hood on a 2012 Volkswagen GTI. I saw a couple other videos that gave suggestions. Those didn't work for me. One was where a gentleman crawled under the vehicle and stuck his hand somewhere up around here and tried to hook onto the latch cable that way. That did not work for me. There's another video where someone takes a flathead screwdriver, fiddles around in here, gets a hold of the cable and pops the hood up in that way. That did not work either. So I'm gonna show you my method, which maybe is a little more of a caveman approach to it, but nonetheless it got the hood open for me, and that's all I wanted, right? So first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna want to remove the front grille here. Now, as you can see, mine is a little busted. I was a tad bit aggressive in removing mine, and I broke some of the clips that were on here, and about a week later I hit a good sized bump in the road and this whole thing popped off and I ran it over. So just a reminder for you to be a little more gentle than I was. Anyway, here we go. Emblem, turn it to the left, pull it up. All right, then you got this plastic mesh piece behind it. You're going to pop that out. You got 4 points right around here, just pry it out that way. And then you have the grill. Like I said, it's got 4 clips here. It's gonna have 4 on the other side as well, right? Now, this is a little tricky when you have the hood down, so it gives you about that much space to get in there and pry this off, but with a little time and patience, it'll be able to pop right off and not be broken into pieces like mine is. All right, that's gonna expose your latch mechanism right here. You got 3 bolts, right? This one is under there. You want to get your torque set. Where's it at? T30 is the size you need. And you're going to go through, just unscrew all these bolts. It's going to free up your latch mechanism. Now, when your hood's down, it's still going to be attached, okay? You're going to want to be real gentle and just gently tug on this thing to pull it up. And eventually, what's going to happen is the cable that runs through here, it's going to get caught and it's going to cause this to be released as you gently tug up on it. I was a bit aggressive again, and I kind of yanked up on the hood and it snapped this cable down here, as you can see, or this wire, I'm sorry. Now the good news is I haven't had any issues with that. I haven't noticed anything popping up on my dashboard, and for all I know, I couldn't tell you what exactly it does. But anyway, after you gently tug up on this, that cable is going to catch, it's going to release this, and your mechanism is going to pop up a little bit. It might still be attached here. That's okay, just gently remove it and you can set it off to the side. Now, for me, I'm going to show you where my cable busted. It wasn't the cable itself, but it runs under here and it comes up to this plastic piece. This is a cable bracket, right? It's this $14 piece. You can get it at Volkswagen dealerships, Advanced Auto Parts, online. But as you can see, it just connects your 2 cables. This one goes to your release lever inside. This one goes to the latch mechanism. And this part just slides back and forth whenever you pull it open. It's a simple piece. It just snaps on right here. Like I said, it's $14. I noticed it because I saw a bunch of pieces down in here. And more than likely, that's going to be your issue. So the good news is it's a really cheap fix. So once you buy that part and clip that back on, you're going to want to come back to the release mechanism right here. Now, you're not going to see it in the video, but there is, at the end of the cable, there's a little ball joint on the end that snaps right into the bracket. And like I said, it's right down in here. You're not going to be able to see it on the video, but you'll definitely be able to know what I'm talking about when you're attaching the cable back to the release part here. And just make sure when you're attaching that back into the bracket and taking it back and reinstalling it that it's not popped out there. You'll be able to see it if it is. And what that's going to do is that's going to secure this thing, and you should be ready to go. And then you give it the old test run where you just shut the hood and close it, go inside, and if the release works, then you're good to go. If you got any other questions or have any suggestions, feel free to comment below, but that's what worked for me. And then just make sure you put the grill back on when you're done, and that should do it.